Today we're in Springdale Cemetery in Lafayette County, Mississippi. We're going to introduce you to and ultimately pay our respects to a guy named Walter Ray Gunter. Come along with us. Let's go explore. Springdale is a beautiful country cemetery not too far from Oxford and the University of Mississippi. And well, if you're wondering why Ray Gunter, you're just about to find out. As you may know, on September 30th, 1962, James Meredith, an African-American, was trying to enroll into the University of Mississippi. During the events surrounding the integration of the university, a riot broke out, and Ray was one of 2 people killed during the riots. We're going to walk through a couple museums they have on campus and even show you some spots on the campus itself. But I want to make this video about Ray, not necessarily about the riot. You see, if you'll do a quick Google search on the riot at Ole Miss, you'll pretty quickly find that there are 2 people killed. One was Paul Girard, a French journalist who was the only journalist killed during the civil rights era. And justly so, he has a memorial bench dedicated in his honor on campus. But for Ray, there's pretty much nothing. In fact, in more than one article, he was referred to as the other guy killed. In no way am I saying the university itself is responsible for any of this. In fact, I walked all throughout many of these buildings talking with people and looking at artifacts, and everyone was super helpful. And I'll give the university this, they lay it all out there for you to see. Curtis Wilkie, who was a student journalist at the time, created this map of the night of the riots. On it has Ray was killed somewhere around 9 p.m. in front of the biology building. In some of the university published brochures, they have Ray dying somewhere around 11. You're looking at Shoemaker Hall in a period photograph, and I believe Ray was somewhere around the right corner of the building, just out of view of this photograph. We're walking from the flagpole to Shoemaker now. The marshals, who were armed with nightsticks, tear gas guns, and .38 caliber pistols, were firing tear gas into the crowd right in front of Mr. Gunter, close to where we are now. Right before Ray was shot, the rioters had rushed the marshals, and the marshals were countering. I've seen several witnesses report that this would have occurred much earlier, much closer to 9 o'clock in the area where you're looking. But who could really be exact in the chaos that was that night? The rioters had taken control of a fire engine, and they were making a run at the marshals surrounding the Lyceum. The marshals fired at the fire truck, and that means they would have been shooting right in this direction. We're going to turn around and look back at the Lyceum building where the marshals were for you. Ray and a friend were standing on some drainage tile that was being used in the construction of the building, and they were about 18 to 20 inches off the ground. Ray and his friend were at the southwest corner of the building, and when the riot turned in that direction, they turned to run, and Ray was struck in the back of the head. I imagine Ray's father, who you see here, didn't care at all whether Ray was shot at 9 o'clock or 11. And I wondered just what it was that brought Ray there. Like most of the locals, he seems to have been a bystander, just an onlooker, who wanted to see what was going on. To satisfy that curiosity, he paid dearly. I hope you've learned something from this young jukebox repairman, Mr. Walter Ray Gunter, today. Thank you.